Hey folks, welcome back to the tent. Today's Q&A session is going to be a bit of a quick fire round because there's a lot of questions to get through and I want to keep the videos short and digestible for you guys. So to get straight into it, the first question comes from Tommy Boyer. Hi Greg, do you drink water with your meals? Also, do you take digestive enzymes? Cheers, bro. Tommy, I tend to drink water and eat meals separately. So I like to drink water before a meal, a nice amount of water, a pint to a litre of water. Let that go down over a course of 10 or 15 minutes and then enjoy a meal. That's what I recommend. Regarding enzymes, I do take enzymes if I have them, but I don't always have them. And I do think that they are beneficial, they are helpful. And if you can do some biological testing, you can learn more about what enzymes are going to work with your specific body. Next question, Grace Johnson says, why are you not supposed to use moisturizers? I stopped using steroid creams because I was scared of topical steroid withdrawal, but my doctor told me to moisturize lots. So, Grace, what you'll find is this is the common narrative from doctors. They tell you to moisturize lots because most dermatologists and doctors, not all of them, but most of them look at eczema as a skin condition and a skin condition only. And so they see dry skin, and the most obvious, sensible thing to do is to moisturize it using some kind of moisturizer, something nice and thick that will, like an emollient, that will get into the skin and really hydrate it out well. But what I found from my own experience and from my clients over the years is doing this discourages the body from learning how to moisturize itself. The body wants to moisturize the skin by itself using nutrients that come in and the water that you drink. And so when you put on things externally, it discourages the skin from doing that. I don't have a scientific study to back this up. This is just what I found from my own body and from clients. And it does make sense to me as well. It makes logical sense that if we put something in the way of the body's natural thrust, then it reduces that tendency. A bit like if we overuse enemas, then it can reduce the natural peristaltic motion of our bowels. Next question comes from Sarah Saar. How and why do you live in a tent? That is a... Do you know what? That's a video in its own right. Maybe on Monday I'll do a video on that. Why and how I live in a tent and all the benefits of it, because it's just too much to get into in one video. So Sarah, stay tuned for that. We will get to your question in a separate video on Monday. Mimi Aruda says, hi Greg, I'm taking pills for mental health and my doctor says I must take it forever. At the same time, I have serious atopic dermatitis. Can I cure atopic dermatitis while taking pills? Oh, that's such a difficult question because it depends on your specific makeup and it depends on how bad these pills are. Personally, as you know, as you've heard me say in other videos, I like to be as chemical free as possible. I like to be as natural as possible. I believe our bodies function best when they're left alone and they're reset back to how nature intended. And pills, most pills at least, will stand in the way of that. And if you can possibly get them out of your life, then it's just gonna put you in better stead to heal your skin. But obviously, if you are committed to taking these pills and that's really what you want to do for your mental health, then that's your prerogative, that's your decision. I can't tell you what to do with those. But if it was me in your situation, I would be trying to be as natural as possible, as chemical, as medicine-free as possible. We've got a message on Instagram from AB6269. As someone who's naturally skinny, weighing 60 kilograms, I'm concerned about losing more weight whilst eating a plant-based diet. Is there anything I can do to heal eczema but not lose too much weight at the same time? And you've also sent your meal plan here, like your general diet. So you've been eating like this for about a week. Breakfast, almond milk, 2 bananas and a pear. Lunch, basmati rice and sweet potato. Dinner, salmon, broccoli and 2 bananas. Please share your thoughts on your diet, my diet. This is just a start. One of my biggest challenges so far has been finding other foods to eat as I have no clue how to cook. My parents only know how to cook pasta and rice. AB6269, thank you for getting in touch. Thank you for your question. Question for you: would a recipe book be interesting for you? If I was to make a book called Eczema Healing Recipes, would that be interesting to you? Let me know. Send me a message on Instagram or comment below the video, because it's really something I want to get a bit of feedback on so I know how to make and how to best serve you guys. Firstly, your diet at the moment doesn't look terrible. I'd continue with that if you're happy with where you are there at the moment. My only question is, why are you having 2 bananas with dinner? I don't think that's going to digest particularly well. I would separate fruit, and especially since you're still eating fish at this point, get fruit away from that, because fruit's going to digest so much faster and that could create some digestive issues for you. So I'd have fruit way before that, in a snack all on its own in the middle of the day, or have it with breakfast. Get all your sweet stuff done in the morning, progress through to your savory stuff towards the end of the day, and if you're going to eat any overt fats like avocado, have that towards the end of the day as well. To your first question though, about being skinny and worrying about losing more weight on a plant-based diet, I get this question so much, and the truth is, for most people who are naturally skinny, why is it that you're naturally skinny? Most people don't actually know. They don't know if it's a thyroid issue or if it's a malabsorption issue going on. If you have eczema, there is a chance that your body is not actually absorbing food properly. And so this is something that, as you clean out, will change. And hopefully for you, as you get your body back on track, if this is not an underlying thyroid issue, if you do get your body back on track, you get absorption back on track, you get your hydrochloric acid in your stomach sorted out. As you sort these things out, your body should start to absorb food better. And I actually hold on to weight more now on a plant-based diet than I did back when I was eating animal products. So even though I'm eating fewer overt fats, I'm eating less fat now for sure. I'm not eating meat. I actually have a tendency more now to be able to put on muscle, put on weight, because my body is just so much more efficient with the food I give it. I eat less overall than times in the past because I had digestive issues, so food was just not absorbing or not digesting properly in my body. So thank you very much for the information you've given. With the information there, I can't get too deep into that. I'd love to know more about your situation, what you've actually got going on inside of you, kind of from a functional medicine point of view. It'd be really interesting. Maybe stay in touch on Instagram and we can keep the dialogue going. That's it for now. I want to keep the video short. You are free to go. That's today's Q&A session complete. Please send your questions in if you want to be featured in the next Q&A next Wednesday. And stay tuned for the video on Monday, where I'm going to talk about my wonderful home and why I live here. Thanks again for watching. See you soon.